In this video, I'll show you a quick and easy way to graph basic sine graphs, and we'll do it with the example y equals negative sine of 1/3 x. So for reference, we have the general form of a basic sine equation and a template to guide our graphing. So in step 1, we'll find the essentials, starting with a. That's the leading coefficient, so we have an understood -1. Okay, I like to mark if I have a negative out front because I know that my pattern is going to flip, my pattern of key points in step 2. I just like to kind of have that on my mind as I start. If you take the absolute value of a, 1 in this case, you'll have the amplitude, which is just the distance from the midline of your graph up to a max or down to a min. All right, on to b. That's the coefficient in front of x. It's 1/3 for our example, and we can use it to find the period. So you calculate that, 2 pi over b. So 2 pi divided by 1/3. Remember, dividing by a fraction is the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So we really have 2 pi times 3. Our period is 6 pi. That's the length of one horizontal cycle. All right, and once I have the period, I like to go ahead and divide it by 4 and use that as my horizontal scale. So that's how we'll count our horizontal tick marks. So 6 pi over 4 is going to be count by 3 pi over 2 on that horizontal axis. And this ensures that my key points in the next step will align nicely with the horizontal tick marks. It makes for a nice clean graph. So let's take just a moment to label. Remember, we're counting by 3 pi over 2. So we have 3 pi over 2. 6 pi over 2 reduces to 3 pi. We have 9 pi over 2. We're just adding 3 pi over 2 each time. So we have 12 pi over 2, or 6 pi. So we marked out these 4 horizontal tick marks. That fourth one from the right, or moving right from the origin, should always match your period when you set it up like this. All right, just go up and down 1 on the vertical axis, and now we're ready for step 2. All right, so we're going to plot our 4 key points. Remember, we talked about it already. Our pattern is flipping because of that negative out front. It's causing a vertical reflection or a flip over the x-axis. All right, so our pattern of key points will start at the origin, and the flipped pattern is 0 minimum, 0 maximum. All right, so let's start with our first 0 at the origin. We'll have our minimum at 3 pi over 2, and to get the y-coordinate, you just look for your value of a, and we said that's -1. So there's our minimum. Okay, our second 0 happens at the next horizontal tick mark, and then we have our maximum at the third one moving to the right. Get the y-coordinate by just taking your opposite value of a, so 1. All right, so you can see that amplitude there too, hopefully. I'll just sketch on really quickly. Here will be your midline once we sketch the graph in step 3, and you can see from the midline up to a max or down to a min, it's 1 unit. That's your amplitude. All right, so we're ready to sketch in our sine curve now. Remember, this is just one cycle. Okay, here it is. It repeats starting at 6 pi, or you could go in the other direction from the origin as well. This is your graph, your quick sketch of y equals negative sine of 1/3 x. All right, I hope this method helps make your sketches for sine graphs a lot easier. Practice a couple times, you will get it. Be sure to subscribe for a lot more examples and a lot of other tips. Thanks for watching.